Even my name is here on the bag, man. Look how cool that is. I have a collection of monster fish, but I wanted one of these mixed with that one. Do you think that exists? Well, I think anything is possible. You guys know me, I want a new fish. They told me there's one here, but man, am I in the right place? Welcome to another video. We're here in my recording studio. And as promised, the water in the pond, this giant pool for my monster fish, super carnivores and predators, is totally crystal clear. Look how cool that is, but well, hold on just a second, Marcos. Stay there in your little house, man. Stay there, it's safer for you. Now we've got it, finally. You can see my fishes, monsters, carnivores, super predators attacking once again. Man, actually, you can see all of them doing their thing here in the pond, this giant pool. Look how cool, my water is completely crystal clear. It might have gone through a little problem that made the water like this. But you also saw that, like I explained, I didn't need to worry because it would go through the whole process and get the water looking like this again. Look, and man, without a UV filter or ozone, look, my UV filter is right here, broken, just like you saw. The lamp is right here in the corner. And my pond, the giant pool, is right there. Totally healthy once again. Well, the whole process to get this result, you can follow it in the previous videos. Because today, well, as you can see here on my shirt, it's the day to get a new fish. And man, it's not just any fish, it's a fish I've been looking for years. Here in my recording studio, I have all kinds of fish. Look, Percy Jackson, my electric fish from the Amazon, super rare. When I say rare, I mean rare in aquariums, right? It's common in nature, but hard to find in an aquarium. But everywhere you can find an electric fish that actually gives off a real shock of up to 800 volts. Well, in a home aquarium, and he's hungry, huh? But hold on, you'll eat in a bit, here in my recording studio. I have several types of fish, super rare, different, ultra rare, and extremely valuable. Others are quite exotic, like my alligator gar, or Claudinho, my stingray tropical fish like African cichlids, or the acaradistos. Here in my aquarium, I have super aggressive fish that really need to be kept separate so they don't fight with anyone. There are some that are brand new to the world, like the Soberana Gold, which is down there. Man, imagine having a hybrid fish that was just developed and nobody knows what it's going to look like when it's an adult. Well, that's the Soberana Gold. Here, which is a mix between a pirarara and a jow, we're going to find out together what kind of monster it's going to become. And today's new fish has a lot to do with it. Because, well, as you know, I have a huge passion for pirararas, in fact for monster fish in general, but pirararas really win my heart. Here I have Lara down there, who is the queen of my pool pond. I have several leucistic pirararas, which are the white ones. Look at the size of the big white one that came in as a rescue. The little white one, the second leucistic pirarara I've had in my life. Here, look. Already wanting food? Hold on, rookie. There's Tiffany down there, who doesn't even look like she arrived this tiny, man. She never stops growing. Look at that. There's Crystal, another little baby that was rescued, who's back there, man. Pirarara isn't the only thing I have here. Actually, I have other hybrid fish that are mixed with pirarara, like the piraonsas, which are these. Here, I have three. This one, that one over there, and the other one that's on the other side. Look, next to Cristal, well, they're pirararas mixed with jundiaonsa, definitely from the pirarara, and the color pattern is from the jundiaonsa. Look at the little spots, and man, they're literally the first adult specimens that exist in the world, and they're here, in my lake, my giant pool. They were developed over 2 years. I got them from the first batch. We followed their development here on the channel, seeing how they would turn out as adults. At first, they arrived just like that, and now they're here, insanely big. Well, besides all these fish with pirarara DNA that are here, I also have them. Like I showed the Soberana Gold, that's in there, and the one I'm still missing is a fish that has pirarara DNA, which I think is older in the market, is the cachapira. Man, it's a pirarara mixed with a cachara. They're two amazing fish that I love, and for you guys, I have pirararas here and I have cachara here. Look at this beautiful, amazing fish. Now, can you imagine mixing a pirarara with this fish here? I've really been searching for one for years, for a long time. I got a message from Gabriel, the owner of a fish farm, who also has a fish stand at a fruit and vegetable market. Man, I didn't really understand this whole thing very well, but he said he has a cachapira already reserved for me and that I should go there to pick it up. That's it. It's going to be really crazy. Picking up a live monster fish at a fruit and vegetable market. Well, but you know, right? I want a new fish. So, for sure, I'm going to the neighboring city to check this out up close. But But first, I want, together with you guys, to relive the feeling of watching my monster fish feeding in this crystal clear water. And of course, so that no one here in my entire recording studio goes hungry and everyone is always well fed. This video is sponsored by Poitara. And there's a box with lots of new stuff arriving, so let's go check it all out. You have to cut very carefully here so you don't damage anything on the other side as well. What's inside here? Whoa! Whoa! Ah, the smell of new food. Yay, I already like this. Look, a brand new cap too. Let me change this. Try on this new one here. Oh, that's cool. It fits perfectly. I really needed a new Poitara cap because mine, well, some things happened to it. Broken. I promise I won't put you up for adoption. Well, let's see what's inside this box. Starting with a premium food for omnivorous cichlids. Man, all my fish here in the recording studio eat this food. In fact, look, there's something for every need. A big package for those who have a lot of fish, which means an economical package, and also a smaller package. Look at the container. Same food and different packages for every kind of need, really. And look at this. Here these slightly rarer fish eat it too. Here they eat them too. Look, the gourami already attacked the guardian of my 100,000 subscribers plaque here. Let's see, guardian. And the African cichlids are eating too. Let's see. Well, they're totally attacking over there. Man, look at this, dude. My God, I'm gonna have to throw in more here. Look over there, you can eat. And continuing, a good bag of food for bottom-feeding carnivores. Carnivores, you already know, right? That's what I have the most of here in my recording studio, especially at the giant pool lake. Let's check something out. Oh, and well, even after it's opened and packaged, ah man, this smell is really good, dude. I put it to work here. Look, even after it's opened and packaged, it has that system that seals the openings. Look, it doesn't even let air in. So, in this very package here, you can keep it stored until it's finished. Well, but let's go. Let me open it again here, because some people here have already smelled it, right? And I'm going to throw it here. And look at that. Whoa, did arowana eat it? Look at this. The red-tailed catfish are eating down there. The peacock bass also went for this feed. My God, look at this. As soon as it gets down there, everyone starts eating really well. Man, look at this mix. The mix of red-tailed catfish down here, feeding on this feed. The giant pintado, the piraonsa hybrids, the Oscars. Look, Lara came out of her corner to eat this feed. Even my pleco, super rare, is there in the middle eating. Man, they really love this. And now, moving on to immunity. My God, this feed almost fell in there. It's essential. It's super necessary for this time we're approaching, the winter season. Actually, it's always good to give this feed to the fish, but this one helps with immunity. Look here on the back, it's all detailed here, see? It helps with immunity. It has organic acids, makes the fish healthier. It also has garlic, omega-3 and beta-glucans, vitamins and minerals, nucleotides and amino acids. All of this is to help with the fish's immunity. And besides the garlic, it also has peas and spirulina, which makes it tastier. And look here on the side, see? Check out the recommendations. Arowana, I have hiraruku here. And there's also kunare. It's right there, Oscar. Not to mention, there are a bunch of power horns scattered around. Look, the Mega's widow is right here, see? Now Dorado, Piranha, and Carp, lots of people have been asking me to have those here in my recording studio. Let's see if that happens. But as you saw, immunity is essential, especially now that we're heading into winter. When the fish eat less, stay still, and the temperature drops. You already know, right? Their immunity needs to be up to date. One more package for the shelf, and now here, the last package. Garlic, man, this feed here, which is garlic based, is amazing for getting fish that aren't used to eating feed to start eating it. Besides all the features that help with immunity, yes, garlic has properties that help boost the fish's immunity. In fact, there are many fish farmers who make medicines to cure various types of diseases. From fish with garlic, anyway, besides garlic, there are also many ingredients to add flavor to the feed. Anyway, besides helping with the fish's health, it also has a flavor that really attracts them. And man, the smell of this feed here, seriously, this one is really good and the fish can't resist it. And the garlic, which is a must-have. Well, this package here is almost finished, so here's a brand new package. And now, to wrap it up, the containers. And man, this is a part I really like because Larry from Koitara always sends me a lot of surprises. Let's see, BSF Monsters, man, this one is amazing. I always talk a lot about it. Because if you have a carnivorous fish and you want it to grow to really become a giant monster, man, BSF Monsters has everything you need to make that happen. Koitara was a pioneer in developing a feed based on the larvae of the black swan soldier fly. That's why the name BSF. Man, this has so much protein that they're developing food for us humans from this. Not from the feed, but from the larvae. And the scientists at Koitara quickly got ahead and developed this amazing feed. Look, a BSF on the shelf. Now what? What we have most here is sinking garlic feed. Well, for the fish down there, garlic in smaller pellets, which will be very good for the discus, for the cichlids, also for the corydoras and the brush-mouth catfish that are here. My God, man, I need to clean the glass of this aquarium here. A little jar of collars, that's good. Collars, you already know, right? No matter which fish I give this food to, whether it's in small grains for small fish or in larger grains for bigger fish. Man, I've basically been feeding the Guardian only with this food. And look at this, man. The result here is undeniable. And I've already shown you guys a lot of this here on the channel, right? Well, collars is a food that will really enhance the red coloration, any type of red fish, right? Here I have two special little containers for my discus fish. This is what I feed them. A complete super premium food for all of them. Well, I already have a big open container of this one, so let's go. Check this out, bro. They're already going for it. And now here. The new thing is a food to enhance the natural color of discus fish. And man, I'm really eager to have white, yellow, green, and orange discus fish. Let's just keep this color pattern here. I mean, maybe I'll trade some of these, but the problem is I'm already in love with each one of them. So maybe I'll make my discus fish's tank bigger here in my recording studio, and then we'll see some amazing fish with really natural colors. Oh, and to finish, look at this everyday koi food. Oh, and I don't have koi here in my recording studio. Could this be some kind of spoiler? Well, brace yourselves because there's a lot of new stuff coming, but the koi food, both for their daily needs and for their coloring, is already ready. Anyway, Koitara has food for all types of fish, from the most basic to the most demanding. Right, Marty? And now, with all my monster fish super well fed, let's go get my new hybrid monster fish. A vegetable market, guys, I just got here. Look, it's really a real market, man. A market with vegetables, fruit, with greens, spices, all kinds of things. And I think I found it, man. I think I found this fish stand. And you see me wearing sunglasses because, man, I was looking for my glasses and without them I can't see anything, dude. And look what I found. Look here, good morning, everyone. How are you? Look what's right here in front. Look at the Pirararara, man. How cool is that? What an amazing fish, right? I'm biased to say because I love this fish. Lots of bettas here, a king, a calico, and a telescope I1, plus a bag with two more kings together here. Look, little platies, I'm going to set up a little pond for them, huh? Look how cool. I think I already know where I'm going to buy them. Look how cool. My thing is monster fish. Man, look at this Oscar here. Look at this, an albino one, man. I miss Kleber and Clayton, huh? Who remembers them? Look, the pacu. A lot of people are asking for pacu in the pool pond. There's also chilapa and samp. Look how cool. They're beautiful fish. Pintado, Pintado Real, Pintado Gaucho. Well, I have two of these here. One is gigantic. Man, Corydoras, look how cute this one is, but this isn't a Corydoras. It's a Synodontis. Look how cool, man. I thought it was a Corydoras, but it's a Synodontis, an upside down catfish. This one is a Petricola. Well, what I have there is an Euptris, which is the big one. This one is a bit smaller, but it also swims upside down. Man, look at this blue peacock bass. Look how cool. I thought it was a Pinima, but it's the blue one. Dude, look how cool. It really doesn't have the spotted markings of the Pinima. This one is going to be a monster. It's the third largest species of peacock bass there is. Well, guys, this stand is at the Feira de Agenor de Campos in Mongaguá, near the Ginásio Arthurzão. Yeah, Arthurzão, here's the thing, it's not just fish. There's also Lohane and her husband, Gabriel. He works with environmental consulting and even mentoring in aquaculture, that is large-scale fish farming, pond fish, ornamental fish. Just look for them. Their contact is in the video description. And now, look at this gift, man. This is a fish I've been looking for years. It's a Catchapira. I can't believe I finally got this fish here. Look, for sure, our big thanks from everyone here on the channel to these guys who, look, gave us an amazing gift, man, a Catchapira. I'm excited to see this huge fish with my other monsters. Let's go. Look, it even has my name here on the bag, man. Look how cool. It was reserved, my friend. Let's go release this beauty in my recording studio. Well, actually, we're gonna have to get an aquarium for her, right? Let's see where I'm gonna put this fish, man. That's crazy. I have a cachapira, and I got her at a vegetable market. Man, that's crazy, man. These things only happen to me. Well, let's go run to the recording studio. Back here in my recording studio, and man, I just love seeing my fish in this crystal clear water. Once again, man, I really missed you guys. Man, stay there because I don't really trust you, man. But let's go. Focus, focus, focus. Because there's a monster fish in the area. Well, but since it's still a baby, I need another aquarium to put it in. Well, I can't leave it here because I'm sure Claudinho would do something during the night with this little one. That's not a very good thing, right, Claudinho? He'd try to eat him real quick, I'm sure of it, right, Claudinho? Well, also the cachara, I think, given its size, would fit easily in that belly, and the alligator gar too. Well, this aquarium here isn't very reliable yet, maybe when he's a teenager, but he's still a little kid, so the best aquarium for sure is this one here. Look, right next to Soberana. Will gold really eat the same type of food? The rocket guard, which is up here, isn't a problem for any of them. And this aquarium here is being my grow out tank for the baby monster fish. So let's go ahead and let him acclimate in here. And look at this beautiful fish, my goodness, of course, right? Let's do our best to help him grow well, stay healthy, and soon, along with Soberana, live together with my gigantic monsters. And look at this, mano, I found my glasses, man, they were right here. Totally hidden in the corner. Now I can see in full HD again, man, what a relief. I can even see this nice fish better. A few minutes have passed and let's go release this beauty here. Take off the elastic and there it goes. Ah, the smell of a new fish. Go inside the little net. Wow, and your cute little baby. Welcome to your new home. Well, I hope those two get along and don't fight, but I'm also going to be cautious and build a new house a little bigger, right? I set aside some rocks here and it's ready. That way, it's better to have a bigger house with a really cool hiding spot on this side and the main house over there. And this way, they can choose the best place for them to stay. Well, I'll leave them here, cover this aquarium, and let them get used to it. In a little while, we'll see what happened here in this place. The next day, look how cool. Soberana has already come to live here in the cave. Look at the size of it, my god, man. It seems like it's growing more every day. And the Caixa Pira is right there in the corner. Well, it's the same process. I have several fish here, like the Cachara, the big pironzas that are in here, and even Lara herself. Even though they arrived really small, they all go through the same stages. The first stage is the most concerning because look, they always arrive very tiny, very skinny, and they first need to start eating. So that's the most important stage. I'm counting on your support so that she can start eating soon. And then, yes, she'll start eating for real. It's just like Soberana. She'll start growing quickly, man, just like Soberana. She needs a name, and I can tell she's going to be like a Pirararara, but all dark. So some name suggestions I have are Jordan, Carl, Johnson, or CJ, or Buyo. Leave in the comments which suggestion you prefer. Or, if anyone has another suggestion, leave it down here too. And of course, right? Name suggestions for the Caixa Pira. Come on guys, use your creativity because I know you're great at that. And man, I can't stop saying how happy I am with this water in my lake, this giant pool. Look at this, man. Look at the quality of this water. And you guys want to see something really cool too. Look what just arrived for me in the mail. And check this out, man, a brand new ultraviolet filter. Man, look at this. It's 36 watts, dude. This is really powerful. Just so you know, this other one I had that burned out is half the power. It's an 18-watt filter. Let me open this up. Let's go, man. Look at the size difference. Oh my God, now it's really gonna be awesome. My pond, a giant pool, man. It wasn't any company that sent this to me, man. It was a subscriber just like you guys who follow me. Lauro, man, a big hug and a sincere thank you to Lauro. Really, thank you so much. He saw everything that happened with the pond and giant pool, including my filter problem. My other filter broke and he happened to have this one from a raffle. And he said, Felipe, I'm going to send it to you, man. Look at this. I don't even know what to say. To really thank you, I sincerely ask that God bless you, Lauro. To tell the truth, the pump is in the water, everything is connected here. I already left the outlets plugged in on this table, and here we go. Pump on. Get out of there, Decino. Are you crazy? Look at Decino trying to attack the pump here. My God, man, let's go. No leaks, not on top or on the bottom. And now, the moment of truth. Turn on the ultraviolet filter. Ta-da, it's on. Look at the little blue light. It's working. So what's it for? Are you asking me why I'm turning it on? Ultraviolet filter, since I can keep the water in the giant pool pond crystal clear without using one of these, well, let's go. This filter isn't just to make the water crystal clear. As I've explained several times, the ultraviolet lamp in here sterilizes everything that passes through the water inside. In other words, it's not just the algae that go away, but all kinds of bacteria and protozoa. Everything here that could contaminate the water or my fish is also sterilized. In other words, eliminated by this ultraviolet light inside. So, it's not just about making the water crystal clear, but also making it much healthier. So my fish can stay healthy too. Man, I really don't know how to thank Laurel for this. Dude, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I have a mess to clean up here in my recording studio. Now, for those who watched the previous video, you know that my giant pool pond is leaking. Look at the water running out here. And now that the water is completely crystal clear, I can look for where the leak is, fix it, and keep doing all the crazy stuff around here. And out of all these items, equipment, products, everything I use here in my recording studio, everything, absolutely everything I use here, including the pool, I'm leaving the link in the video description. Well, whenever you need to get any of these things, you know what to do, right? Use my link. And remember, if you use my links, whether it's for pet food, aquarium equipment, or if you look for anything else on the site, man, it could be a lollipop, it could be a TV, I don't know, anything. You'll also be helping everything that happens here. And of course, right? To keep up with all of this, you already know what to do. Click on this little button I'm leaving here on the side for you to subscribe. If you're not subscribed to my channel yet, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for your company. I ask God to bless each one of you, and remember, do crazy things, but keep them healthy. Peace.